Yes, Monday.
We have the dedication ceremony at Cale Glowy Gardens on the 7th. Lady Angela's looking forward to seeing you again.
Oh, Lady Angela, yes, of course.
And then the gala for the National Trust is on Saturday. They're restoring Castle Dunwoody.
That's nice.
And then the ribbon-cutting ceremony's on the 10th, and I thought we might pop over to the Isle of Skye and get in a few rounds of golf at Sconser.
Ian, I haven't played golf in ages.
You? The queen of the green? You've been letting that magnificent swing go to waste?
Well, there was always something else to do in Oakdale.
Always something else to do in Oakdale. It's just too much. I love that sense of humor of yours. You know, we should always make time for the things that amuse us. Everything you enjoy is infinitely important to me. Everything.
Ian?
Well, you know, I was thinking while we're on Skye, we should drop by that quaint little lighthouse. It's a charming place for a wedding, don't you think? And the beautiful thing is they do all the planning and the arranging for us.
Well, that's a bit premature, don't you think?
Well,
I mean,
well, maybe it's time that we remedied that.
Come in.
Good evening. I hope you two lovebirds will pardon the interruption, but I have a surprise for Bonnie. You have a visitor.
Not Isaac again, I hope.
You'll have to see for yourself.
Just your dear adoring mother.
Mom!
Tell me what is going on with Parker, Jack. Where is my son?
No, Parker's fine.
I know he's fine. I didn't ask you if he was fine. I asked you where he is. Who is taking care of my little boy, Jack? Who is putting him to bed every night and waking up with him every morning?
Parker's healthy. He's loved.
And he isn't with John. I know that, Jack. You all tried to let me assume that he is. But John slipped up. He referred to the time that he spent with Parker in the past tense. I may look like Methuselah, but there is nothing wrong with my brain.
No one is deliberately trying to deceive you,
You cannot talk your
Carly.
way out of this one, Jack. Hal is in the hospital, so Parker can't be with him. So where is he staying, Jack? Where did you bring him when you took him from here last night? Parker was afraid, right? Of me, of the way that I look, and he didn't want to see me.
No,
He doesn't want
nothing
to come
like
back.
that, Carly. He's healthy. He's fine. He's at the Lakeview with Rosanna.
Rosanna. I knew
What did you know?
when we were kissing, but you weren't just doing it to be nice. You were enjoying yourself.
You exhaust me, Craig.
I think I could, given the opportunity.
I think I'll join Parker in a nap.
I could keep you awake.
And what if I don't want to be kept awake?
I think I could remedy that, too.
And they say chivalry is dead.
I'm no angel.
I'll consider myself duly warned.
I'm not shy and I don't scare easily, so if you're planning any kind of fancy footwork to throw me off balance, you're gonna...
Before you flatter yourself into oblivion, please let me point out that I only did as you asked. You asked me to convince your daughter that our kiss meant nothing, and I think I performed with aplomb. What more do you want, Montgomery?
Oh. Where do I begin?
I hope I didn't hear you right, Donna.
Molly, I really didn't want to get into this right now.
Because you thought maybe it wasn't the best time to announce that you were keeping my children on the day after my husband was murdered? What's going on? I hope this is just a really bad joke.
I never meant for you to overhear us.
But it doesn't change the fact that your mother is intending to keep my children and you're helping her.
Wait, what are you doing? Abigail, your mother overheard something she shouldn't have, and I'm trying to convince her that we should discuss this at a much later date.
We should discuss it now, Donna, right now. Oh, so that's why you left Bridget and Michelle in Bay City.
We know how attached you are to them.
Attached? I am as attached as I am to my heart, my lungs, and the air that I breathe, Marley. It's not like there's some puppies or houseplants I'm taking care of while the owner's on vacation. They are my children.
What's going on? What's the matter?
They're trying to take Bridget and Michelle.
Oh, no, that can't be.
Oh, yeah. It can be. They've been out here conspiring about how and when to take my children away from me. The only thing they were worried about was how they were going to tell me.
Is this true? We didn't want her to find out about it this way. We wanted to wait until things settled down.
We really did.
But the truth is, Molly, that Bridget and Michelle were Jake's daughters. Not yours. They were Jake and Vicky's.
As the World Turns is brought to you by Listerine. Worth the time, every time.
Come on, you can do it. Just 30 seconds of Listerine, twice a day. Sure, it's a little intense, but think of all the germs you're killing. Listerine even kills the germs that can cause plaque and the gum disease gingivitis. That's right, you're fighting plaque and gingivitis every time. Keep it up, keep it up. Don't wimp out now. There. See? You can handle it. Germs can't. Listerine. Worth the time, every time.
Tell us where the others are, and maybe we'll go easy on you. Hey, are you listening to me?
Introducing Teddy Graham's Bear Witches, the goodness of Graham with a cream-filled center.
All right, you asked for it.
New Teddy Graham's Bear Witches. Eating them is only half the fun.
I'm not American, but I do know that some people like to drink tea cold. Well, if you must, then this is the tea for you, and it's very easy to make.
Delicious Nestea liquid concentrate.
If tea had been this delicious back then, you wouldn't have thrown it in the harbor.
If you'd like a fresher house, raise your paw. If you'd like a fresher house, raise your paw. If you'd like a fresher house, don't sit around and grouse. If you'd like a fresher house, raise your paw.
For a fresher house, all you need is a little paw power and Fresh Step cat litter. Every time your cat uses the litter box, he activates fresheners that neutralize odors better than the leading litter and leave a light, fresh scent.
Fresh Step's good as it can be. Now you got a fresher house. Take a nap.
Fresh Step freshens with every step.
When you have a laxative you can trust, you can relax without worrying when it'll work, where it'll work, or how it'll work. Maybe that's why more doctors recommend Dulcolax than any other overnight laxative. It's gentle enough for sensitive stomachs, yet strong enough for complete relief. Guaranteed. Relax. Trust Dulcolax. For overnight relief, guaranteed.
What do I want in a Glade plug-in? Well, it'd be fresh. What about a nightlight? A bright one that goes off when you don't need it and doesn't block my outlets. Perfect.
Introducing Glade Plug-in's Extra Outlet Nightlight. The only one that freshens, brightens, and doesn't block your outlets.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Now that's a bright idea.
Plug in the new Extra Outlet Nightlight. SC Johnson, a family company.
A facelift ends in tragedy. What should you know 48 hours tonight?
An innocent man is about to die.
He didn't do it.
Unless DC's police chief can convince a priest to break a vow.
If this man dies, who are you gonna confess to?
An all-new District, CBS Saturday.
Oh, I missed you so much. I got used to having you around. Gets pretty lonely back home.
And so you finally took a few days off.
Well, somebody had to come check up on my baby girl.
Jessica, you look as enchanting as ever.
Positively radiant.
Thank you. It's very nice to see you both again. Has my daughter been behaving herself?
Now, you know better to say such a thing, even in jest. Your daughter is the breath of fresh air that this old place needed. We would know what to do without our Bonnie.
I'll have Paddington prepare a room.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary.
Oh, no, but you must. You and Bonnie have so many arrangements to make.
Well, I booked a room in town.
Well, unbook it, Mother. You have to stay here.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, that's settled. You'll be our guest.
Well, that's very generous of you. Thank you.
My pleasure. Well, look, we'll let you two get reacquainted. It's great to see you again, especially now.
Now, this is a surprise. What are you doing here? Not that I'm complaining, because I'm not. In fact, quite the opposite. I have so many things to tell you.
Obviously. I didn't miss the look in Ian's eye when he said that you and I had so many arrangements to make.
Well, a lot has happened since the last time we talked.
Uh-huh. And this ring must explain why you called and said you were staying in Scotland. And to think, when you left, I was telling myself you'd be home by now.
Well, that's just it, Mom. What if I am home?
What the?
Mr. Isaac.
Who wants to know?
A friend. Follow me, quickly.
Rosanna's in Oakdale? And how long has she had my son? Better yet, why has she had my son?
Somehow she heard that you were missing and held
Somehow she heard? How did that happen exactly, Jack? Her detectives? Or maybe from somebody a little closer? How could you let this happen?
So now you know.
Oh, yes, of course. And John is involved in this, of course. It all makes perfect sense to me. It really does.
Well, I wasn't in on anything, Carly.
You hate me that much? That you couldn't not be involved in sticking it to me, right?
That's not true, and I don't hate you.
Then how could you hand my child over to that beast?
Listen to me. When Rosanna showed up and announced that she was there for Parker, I was ready to fight a tooth and nail. Tom told me I didn't have a leg to stand on. There was no point.
Since when does John Dixon give up a fight?
She arrived with a court order. She is family. I'm not family. Tom said there was no recourse.
So she handed you her mission statement with one hand and snatched my child with the other?
All right, maybe the fact that she went through legal channels scares you, but it honestly seems like she did this to make sure that Parker was cared for.
Who the hell are you? Are you new here? Rosanna feels responsible that Parker even exists. She thinks I am the ultimate screw-up, Jack. Not only as a mother, but as a human being. You used to know that. She has been waiting for something like this to happen since Parker was born.
Okay, so there's no possible way that you would believe that she did this for Parker?
She did it for herself. And now she has proof that her sister is not capable of taking care of her own
Carly,
child.
she doesn't think that.
And now you know what she thinks?
No, she didn't pack him up and speed him out of town. Doesn't that count for something? She stayed here in Oakdale where Parker was around the people he knows best. She was at the Lakeview the entire time, right, John?
That's correct. She's given us complete access to the boy. That's true.
Well, isn't that just peachy? And now maybe I can see my own child whenever it's convenient for his aunt. And don't you dare tell me to relax. If Rosanna wants a baby, she can have one of her own, but I did not struggle this far and come this far so she could sink her claws into mine.
I would do anything for you. And Parker, you used to know that.
Well, home's just overflowing with used-to-bes. At least this is one I can do something about.
You're right, Donna. Bridget and Michelle are Jake's daughters. They have his smile, they have his laugh, and I'm pretty sure when they grow up, they're gonna have his sense of humor, too.
And as Vicky's mother, I have to look at the other part of this equation.
I'm not forgetting that Vicky gave birth to them. But Jake and I, we found them. Okay? We made them ours. We made them ours by loving them.
No, you don't have to defend yourself, Molly. How insensitive can you guys be?
Honey, I'm gonna be all right.
No, I won't be all right. You can't let them get away with this, Molly.
I'm not. Nobody takes my children away from me. That's right, mine. Because if it weren't for me, neither of you would even know that Bridget and Michelle exist.
Molly, Vicky was my sister, my twin sister, and there's a bond there that no one can understand except maybe Bridget and Michelle, and I feel that same bond with them.
You want to talk about bonding? Try devoting a year of your life to one thing and one thing only, and that's bringing Jake's girls back to him. I would have done anything. Anything. And Vicky knew that. That's That's why she came to me, okay? Not her sister, not her mother, me. And Jake and I, we went to the fisherman's boat in Canada. And if it weren't for me, that's where Bridget and Michelle would still be.
And we're eternally grateful.
I don't want your gratitude. I want you to do what's right.
This is the right thing, Molly.
Jake wanted us to be a family. That's what he said. You know, and Bridget and Michelle are just as much my daughters as Abigail was his. And we were really happy together.
I know what a strong and loving relationship you and Jake had. That's why I allowed the twins to come and live with you.
You allowed? Jake was their father.
And I am their grandmother.
You know, this is just unbelievable. I mean, how can you guys do something like this, especially right now?
Come on, Abigail, honey, it's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right. Just the people that act like this after someone they say they love died. They're capable of anything, Molly.
So am I. So am I. When people try to take what belongs to me. But you're gonna have to let me handle this, all right? Okay? Aaron, hey, take Abigail out for a ride. It's a beautiful day and she could use some fresh air.
No, I'm not leaving you alone with this.
No, while you're gone, Donna, Marley, and I are gonna sit down and discuss this like adults, right, Donna?
You know that we would never deliberately hurt either one of you.
Honey, you go ahead. I'll stay here with your mom. Yeah, I'll be here. Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna see you real soon. I love you.
I love you.
I'm glad your mom got you out of there. You wanna go for a ride?
Yeah, I have a place I want to go. Mind if we take my car?
Let's save the heartfelt apologies, okay? You said you didn't mean to hurt me, but I am hurt. I just lost the man of my dreams, and you're trying to destroy what little of life I have left.
That's not true.
Do you know what Jake loved about me? He said I was a fighter, and that I never give up. It's exactly what I intend to do with the two of you. The gloves are officially off, ladies. You want to fight? Bring it on. But there's no way in hell that you're taking my girls from me.
I've always had the will to win. It's what drives me to do more. And when it comes to your health, you can do more. A medicine called Altace can help. I take it for high blood pressure, but it may also help you in a different, important way. If you're 55 or older and have had a heart attack or stroke or have diabetes, plus another risk factor, you can do more.
When added to existing medications, Altace was clinically proven to further reduce the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cardiovascular death. Prescription Altace is not for everyone. Altace may cause swelling of the mouth, tongue, or throat, which could cause extremely serious risk and requires immediate medical care. Common side effects include persistent dry cough, dizziness, and lightheadedness due to low blood pressure. Do not take Altace during pregnancy, as death or injury to your unborn child may result, or if you've experienced serious side effects related to previous ACE inhibitors.
You can do more. Go ahead. Ask your doctor about Altace.
It's small, yet powerful. Made state-of-the-art and designed to disappear. What is it? Electrosol, the only detergent with a jet-dry power ball. The action of the #1 rinse agent built in that cleans brilliantly because it rinses away cloudy residue and spots better than Cascade. The best way to wash dishes looks nothing like a detergent. Electrosol tabs with jet-dry power ball rinse agent. As advanced as it looks.
Whenever I know I'm gonna meet someone, I always do this. Just to see if I need a Tic Tac. Friendly little 1.5 calorie breath mints. Tic Tac, breathe friendly. I love being a trendsetter.
Summer will be a short 94 days this year. Wonder what that translates to in sips. Lemonade iced tea, a relaxing blend of summer's classic flavors from Country Time.
Thanks for making a leave. For almost 5 years, I often had a hard time walking. I went from doctor to doctor and even had surgery on both knees. Most pain relievers worked for a while, then quit, and the pain came back. Finally, a doctor suggested a leave. Soon I could dance all night again.
Aleve can stop pain all day with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Now people say I'm a walking advertisement for Aleve.
All day strong, all day long.
Have you forgotten that you ran halfway around the world when Ian betrayed you?
I haven't forgotten a thing. That's why I told Ian we can't just rush into this. We have to rebuild the trust between us.
What about Isaac?
Did you come to Scotland because you love me or to give me the prenuptial 3rd degree?
I came because I love you and I'm concerned that you're about to...
Isaac Jenkins has absolutely nothing to do with anything relating to me. We were employer, employee. We shared a few laughs, a few battles, nothing more.
You sure about that?
Oh, I get it. Billy went back to Oakdale, straight to your door to tell you to come here to stop my wedding.
Billy Ross? I haven't seen or heard from Billy since you dragged him over here.
He isn't in Oakdale?
He isn't in Scotland? So what, he's just disappeared?
Of course not, Mother. People don't just disappear.
Listen, Marlon.
Moreland.
You mind telling me why we're down in the basement?
There's something you need to see, and vice versa.
Billy? Isaac? Is that really you?
I was about to ask you the same thing. What are you doing here?
Scottish hospitality. What do you think of it so far?
What kind of a crazy place is this? What the hell is going on?
No, it's okay.
here?
It's okay. Look. No, it's okay. How's Bonnie?
She's okay. Her mother just got...
Good. So maybe somebody could do something I couldn't and get her out of this place.
Yeah.
So she's okay, right?
Yeah, she's thinking that you took your butt back to Oakdale.
And leave her in Castle Creepazoid? No way.
Why do they have you locked up like a rabbit? How long have you been locked up like this?
So I didn't lose track, man.
What? Why are you my friend shackled up to a wall?
I can't release him. I'm watching over him. Paddington insisted.
Paddington knows about this? Paddington has no choice. Ian and Garrett are forcing him. Measure twice. Cut once. Can't make any mistakes. No mistakes. Just like when you're mixing drinks. Precision. You gotta be precise. That's the only way to make it nice. Word arrived. I'm a poet and didn't even know it.
I heard voices.
You too? You know, they say your hearing's second to go. After your brain.
You Americans really are at your best when things are at their worst. How refreshing.
Food. Where's my food?
How many times do I have to tell you? After you've told me all of the fanciful stories that Paddington's been feeding you, I'll give you food. Now, are you willing to tell the truth?
I told you. Paddington hasn't talked to me.
I don't think I believe you, Billy. And I certainly don't trust Paddington. But I'll give you one more chance. Tell me everything you've heard, or I'll simply forget you're here. You will cease to exist. All that will be left of you is dust and bones. Now speak, boy, or forever hold your peace.
You tell me, Carly, when was the perfect time to tell you about Rosanna? When I pulled you out of the coffin in Tennessee? Or when you were being rushed to the hospital and I was sick to death, worried that I'd found you only to lose you again? Should I have told you on the plane ride home instead of letting you get the first decent night's sleep you've probably had in months? Or maybe I should have told you right after you found out that your cousin's husband had been shot to death by a psychopath. You tell me, Carly, when? There was never a good time to tell you, Carly, so I didn't. I knew you'd be angry. But I promise you, none of this, with you and Parker and Rosanna, none of it was ever intended to be permanent.
I've got patience.
I should tell you, John, I've arranged for a rather substantial reward to be posted for Weston's arrest.
How substantial?
Very. I'll find him.
I hope you do, Jack.
I'm sorry, Carly.
I know you thought you were protecting me. But you have to be straight with me, Jack. This is my life we're talking about. This is my child we're talking about. You can't keep things like that from me.
Yes, I know.
You don't know. You can't possibly know. I was kidnapped, Jack. Stolen and taken to a place where I was drugged and lied to and changed. And through it all, I kept telling myself, I'll get through this. I'll be okay. I'll get out of here somehow, and I'll go home, and life will be normal again, whatever that is. But it isn't normal. Parker's gotten so big and so smart. And Jake is gone. Hal's a different man. And Rosanna, she's trying to pretend she's the mother of my child. My face isn't the only thing that is unrecognizable, Jack. I don't even recognize my own life anymore.
Not everything I told Lucy about that kiss was a lie, you know.
Well, tell the truth and shame the devil.
I believe that kiss came out of a mutual concern for Carly. Right?
Yes, but that bit about my kisses being like being licked by a mangy dog,
You didn't need a breath mint.
well, that's a plus.
And despite the damage you did to my reputation, you didn't get mud all over my dress.
Thank you for clearing that up.
I think we both feel like outsiders in Carly's life right now. Me because of my rather challenging past with my sister.
And maybe because I couldn't face what has happened to her, I just left her room so abruptly.
Well, possibly. You've realized that she and Jack are a rather permanent pair.
Well, no, he's good for her now, but they're not permanent.
Well, think what you like. But I think you have to admit that we were both feeling rather sorry for ourselves. What we shared was a pity kiss. Worst thing we could do is make too much out of it.
This is precisely why I wanted to wait until after Jake's memorial to deal with this.
But it's out there now, isn't it? And we can't take it back. So all I can hope for is that now that you're here, now that you see what it would do to us, you realize that what you are suggesting is completely insane.
But what's insane about it? The girls have been with me for weeks. They're happy, they're thriving, they're settled.
Donna,
they would never want for anything. They would never be left alone with a babysitter. They would be safe. They're
safe with me. They want for nothing with me. And if I have to stay with Bridget and Michelle 24/7, that's what I'll do. But you are not taking them from me.
And you and Jake did the right thing by sending them to me. You felt that my house was a nurturing and stable environment for them to be in.
We thought it was temporary because there was some chaos going on here that we didn't want them exposed to. That's over. That is over. Abigail is innocent. She always was, and she is a terrific big sister to them.
And Molly is a wonderful mother to all of her children. She's provided a nurturing, a loving home.
We're not saying that Molly hasn't been a good mother.
Not yet.
We know you care about the girls.
Stop it. Stop saying the girls. The twins, like they are some kind of nightclub act. They are Bridget McKinnon and Michelle McKinnon, daughters of Jake and Molly McKinnon, Palm Court Apartments penthouse suite. They are not some package deal that's up for grabs. And I don't care about them. I love them. They are everything to me. And if you can't respect that...
We respect the idea that you feel that you're the twin, Bridget and Michelle's mother.
The idea?
But the fact of the matter is, you have no legal rights to them.
You never adopted them, Molly.
But
Bridget and Michelle were Jake and Vicky's daughters, which means that legally, we are their next of kin. I have the right to raise my granddaughters with Marley. And that's what I plan to do.
Get ready for a most welcome surprise for babies of every conceivable size. Get incredible stretch in all diaper sizes, only with Huggies Supreme. Comfort stretch sides designed for a fit that's just for you. Huggies Supreme diapers. For little babies and big ones too. Our ultimate stretch for all of you.
Thinking about making the switch to Clarinex? Talk to your doctor to see if Clarinex is right for you. Call 1-800-CLARINEX for your 7-day free trial. Experience Clarinex.
We're having Chef Boyardee. It's made just for me. Ravioli, spaghetti, beefaroni, love 3 a piece for Chef Boyardee.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
You're amazing, Leanne. What's your secret?
Oh, I'm just a regular mom like you. And like most moms, I know that wiping my daughter's cup with a sparkle paper towel helps remove germs.
How?
Well, its 2 sheets are bonded together to create thirst pockets, which help clean up dirty messes and germy ones too. And that's one way to help our family stay healthier.
Okay. Ready to go?
Sure. I just have to change.
Healthy home juice sparkle.
That's 400 years of grime. As an art restorer, I do know a thing or two about stains. That's why I tried Crest White Strips. It's this thin little strip with the same whitening ingredient dentists use. 30 minutes twice a day. Crest White Strips get at stains below the enamel to whiten teeth 10 times better than the leading whitening toothpaste in just 2 weeks. And it lasts at least 6 months. With Crest White Strips, I want to show everyone this work of art.
Crest White Strips. Reveal your wider smile.
Thank you.
The outstanding protection more women choose. The one, the only, Tampax.
On a special Sunday episode of Touched by an Angel, Angela Lansbury returns to television.
Oh my goodness. I am an angel.
In a story that will cross 2 continents in search of one family's destiny.
You're going to find peace.
Don't miss Touched by an Angel on a special night. Then, Hallmark Hall of Fame presents Bing Raines, Patty Duke, and Gloria Rubin in the story of a family's journey back into each other's hearts.
I love you.
Little John, after a special Angel CBS Sunday.
Tonight, what killed this Vegas stripper?
Spectrum of possibilities.
The clues will reveal the naked truth.
This victim had sex just before he died.
A special CSI. Then, a spy tells all, then commits suicide. Now the Supreme Court has the power to make his secrets public.
Since when is upholding the First Amendment a mistake?
And the CIA will do anything to stop them.
No! Call an ambulance!
The season finale of First Monday, CBS Tonight.
You'll always feel confident with a lifetime warranty when you buy windows from Window and Door Factory. We've been the industry leader for 20 years and installed windows you can trust in over 40,000 homes. So get a free in-home estimate during our spring sale and see why the best warranty in the business means more window for your money. Don't wait. Right now, all windows are 30% off at Window and Door Factory. Call 1-800-686-8200 today.
Looking for a great place to relax and additional space to enjoy the outdoors, protected from the elements? Call Patio Enclosures Incorporated.
On the next Martha Stewart Living.
What's green and yellow and purple and blue and red and orange and pink? It's Billy Bees.
Today at 2 on CBS 2.
The Guardian, Tuesday on CBS. It's all here.
Jake and I had talked about me adopting them. Of course we had. We just hadn't gotten around to it because we thought we had so much time. All the time in the world.
Are you talking about taking this to court, to having a legal battle?
Of course, we would never want to put the girls through something like that.
But you will if you have to.
So have you discussed this with an attorney?
We haven't filed any papers because we felt certain that the three of us could sit down and work things out.
Five of us. Bridget and Michelle should get a vote in this too because this is their home. They love it here and I'm their mommy.
Maybe if you'd made things legal,
you would have fought me just as hard. Because it's obvious what you two thought. You thought that, oh, Jake's gone. I can just barge in here and roll right over Molly. Well, that was your first mistake.
I gotta go check and see if there have been any developments on Weston. Okay? You gonna be all right?
Son, you should come back soon.
I'll be back before you can miss me.
Too late.
Knock, knock.
Oh, hi. I get to catch up on my magazines. What do you have?
Yeah.
Modern retirement, senior living. Do you ever hear of Vogue or Elle or In Style or something like that? Really, I'm not quite ready to pick up my cemetery plot. Oh, is that your grandson? He's adorable. Yeah, well, take away the red hair and people say that he's a dead ringer for his mama. Mm-hmm. Which happens to be me. Yeah, well, you should see how old his father is. This is insane. What are you doing? I am getting out of here. Oh, well, I don't think I'm supposed to let you go without... You think that you can stop me, Toots? Listen, sweetie, I'm a lot younger than you think, so either you step aside or I go right through you. Thank you.
Pity kiss. What a depressing phrase.
You have another term for it?
Denial. Denial in its purest form.
Perhaps in your mind.
This conversation is going nowhere. I think maybe we did our best communicating when we weren't using words.
And yet we have another difference of opinion. And I have nothing left to say.
I do love Carly. She's under my skin, but it was the kind of love that made men go to war, conquer new lands, discover galaxies.
And yet you couldn't bear to face her. Where was your conquering spirit then?
There's nothing I could do to fix her.
So I suppose there comes a time when even a conqueror has to admit he's just a man after all.
Yes,
And so where does that leave poor, sad, lonely you?
with your kiss.
Oh, yes, that mistake you made me explain to your daughter, that waste of your precious time.
No. No. This.
The kids are fine. Why are you always so anxious?
Dad, you're always so tense. Are you mad at me?
Honey, you can't keep losing sleep. It makes you so irritable.
You worry constantly. Can't we have a relaxing dinner anymore?
Chronic anxiety can affect your relationships, your work, your life. If you're one of the millions of people who live with uncontrollable worry, anxiety, and several of these symptoms for 6 months or more, you could be suffering from generalized anxiety disorder, and a chemical imbalance could be to blame. Paxil, the most prescribed medication of its kind for generalized anxiety, works to correct this imbalance. Prescription Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. People taking MAOIs or thiaridazine should not take Paxil. Side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects, tremor, fatigue, or sleepiness. With the help of Paxil, you can see someone you haven't seen in a while. Yourself.
Hey, I remember you.
A different kind of Werther's original?
It's a chewy caramel.
The finest caramel I've ever had.
I love that taste. It could only be Werther's.
Werther's Original. Hard candies or chewy caramels. Try them now.
Does your antiperspirant prevent razor sting? Introducing new Band Beautifully Smooth, the maximum strength antiperspirant that protects against odor and wetness and prevents irritation after shaving. New Band Beautifully Smooth.
Do your eyes itch? Or water? Are they red or swollen? You've got allergy eyes. Eyes that may need a prescription medicine. Patanol. Patanol gives you fast, effective relief from all your eye allergy symptoms. Just 1 drop twice a day. There's a low incidence of headache, burning, or stinging. Wait 10 minutes before putting in your contacts. So what are you waiting for? Ask your doctor about Patanol. Relief is in sight.
Hidden Valley is coming to the Dallas Farmers Market, asking folks, how do you like your ranch dressing to taste?
Just a full flavor. You know, I like to taste it.
Spices that are really good.
Like Hidden Valley ranch dressing.
It's creamy, delicious. This tastes like no other dressing.
My favorite.
Well, I believe you ought to stick to the original.
Hidden Valley ranch dressing. We made it first, we made it right.
What's what ranch dressing is supposed to taste like?
Hidden Valley Ranch, the way ranch is supposed to taste.
So many are searching for the secrets of youth, but she's only 26. Never too young to try to look perfect. 48 Hours, tonight.
Tuesday, what this attorney discovers in this house behind this door will become one of his biggest cases. All new Guardian. Then, Amy's on a mission to get her mother healthy.
Where do you think you're going?
But at what cost?
Half of the stress in my life comes from you.
All new Judging Amy after The Guardian, CBS Tuesday.
So Billy thought you were out of line, and he called you on it. And, of course, you lost your notorious temper after dragging him clear across the Atlantic Ocean, and you're wondering why he left without saying a word?
Why do you have this constant need to second-guess everything?
I'm a lawyer, honey. It's my nature. But I have to admit, I didn't feel the need to second-guess you for quite some time. As a matter of fact, I was very pleased with the choices you were making for yourself. And until recently, I thought I could trust you to tell me the truth. Bonnie, you have come so far. Don't turn back now out of spite or pride or confusion or whatever this is.
Stop it, Mom. I cannot hear this right now.
Well, you need to hear this right now before it's too late.
Can't you just give me credit for knowing what I want in my own life? I tried it your way. I held a job I despise. I worked for the cockiest man on 2 feet. And I still got my heart broken by a supposedly upstanding, reliable man.
So you'd rather have it broken by a deceitful duke with no self-control? Sweetie, you know, you live, you love, and you might get your heart broken, but the important thing, what matters, is what you do next. What matters is that you learn.
You know what I learned? Ian loves me, and he wants to spend the rest of his life with me, and he isn't afraid to say it. He accepts me for who I choose to be without any judgment, Mom, unlike some other people.
Oh, sweetie. If that's really what you believe, then you're worse off than I imagined.
You're playing a dangerous game, boy. But it's your life. Maybe I'll drop in on you later. And then again, maybe I won't. Enjoy your rest.
Playing a dangerous game, boy. What's the deal with the old guy, man? Why is he so worried about Paddington?
Because Paddington told me a story about the real Duke being murdered like years ago.
The real Duke?
Yeah, he said Ian's descended from a family of warriors, not royalty. It's not even supposed to be his place. He just haven't told Bonnie that yet. That's why we can't let her marry this jerk.
You damn Skippy, we can't. Okay, I've got to tell her.
You can't tell Miss Bonnie.
Who's gonna stop me?
If you tell Miss Bonnie, she'll question his grace. They'll move Mr. Billy from this place, and we may never hear from him again.
Yes, we don't want that to happen. So can we make a decision here, please? Because I've already tried to warn Bonnie about Ian. Backfired so bad I ended shackled to this wall.
Okay, if we can't tell her the truth, we've got to find some proof that she shouldn't be mixed up with this family.
What kind of proof?
I don't know, there's got to be something around here. What's that?
I don't know. Bonnie and I found some old vault back there when we first came upon this place.
So she knows about this.
We didn't have time to investigate. Warland scared us off.
No offense, sir. Or to you either, sir. But you can't open this vault.
Why not?
It's sacred.
What's this lion moon thing?
It's the family seal.
Check this out. Here's what it says. Herein lies McLaren's bones. He met his death by 100 stones. He'll return again with the crescent moon to claim his stake where these bones are strewn. Okay. My sense of humor is officially gone. Now you're gonna tell me what the hell this is about.
Don't make any assumptions about me, Miss Cabot. You are exceedingly attractive, but I will not follow you like a lapdog. I will not be some obsequious sycophant. With my lips raw from kissing your ear, although a nibble or two couldn't hurt.
You quite finished? Good. You can kiss this girl goodbye. Never make any assumptions about me either, Mr. Montgomery.
Bridget and Michelle need to be where they belong. Here, at home. And don't act like it's not stable or safe compared to yours, because I told you the trial is over.
Before there was any trial, you had hired a nanny. She was a psychopath.
You could barely keep them safe when there wasn't a clear and present danger.
Jake paid with his life to make sure we wouldn't live in fear.
And Jake did the right thing by sending them to me.
Jake and I, we made that decision together, but if we had any idea that you would try to keep them...
Molly, if the circumstances hadn't changed, I wouldn't feel compelled.
Compelled? Unbelievable. When Jake and I got together, I was so afraid that I wouldn't be good enough for you people. That you would never accept me. Who knew all I had to do was wait till the day after Jake was murdered for the ugly truth to come out?
We just simply don't have a choice.
That's the way you feel. Hello. It's Molly McKinnon. I need to speak to Tom Hughes. Tell him it's an emergency.
This will be an everlasting love. This will be the one I'm waiting for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me.
More women use Ortho
orthotricycline than any other birth control pill. Taken correctly, it's over 99% effective, so you don't worry about getting pregnant till you want to. And orthotricycline is clinically proven to help clear up moderate acne.
The pill does not protect against HIV or sexually transmitted diseases. Serious risks include blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Cigarette smoking increases these risks, especially if you're a smoker over 35. Women who use the pill are urged not to smoke. Women who have blood clots, certain cancers, a history of heart attack or stroke, and those who could be pregnant should not use the pill. For more information, talk to your healthcare provider.
If you're going to take the pill, why not take orthotricycline? Clinically proven to help your skin look better. Orthotricycline. Isn't it great to find the one that's right for you?
My mom always said, if you fall down, you gotta get up and dust yourself off.
I was becoming this person that I didn't recognize.
She's like, you know what? I'm gonna do better for myself. Drink a Slim Fast for lunch, eat healthy, live better.
I lost a lot of weight.
Slim Fast has calcium and lots of good stuff in it. It's like a treat. My refrigerator, it's always stocked. I definitely got my sparkle back.
I'm really proud of my mom.
I want to be a role model for my daughter.
She's so awesome.
Slim Fast. It's your life. Feed it right.
Cream famous. Strawberries and cream. Cream la la cream. La cream yes, lifesavers, yeah. Cream savers.
I'm Father Time. Really? And I like things that last a really long time. 2,000 flushes cleans up to 4 months. Others last up to 5 weeks. That's why it's 2,000 flushes. For my throne, 2,000 flushes. We measure in months, not weeks.
It's dishware from Ziploc. Introducing Ziploc tabletops. The first full line of dishware that you can serve. Save. Sizzle. Stack. And send. But not spill. New Ziploc tabletops. It's dishware in a snap. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
The stars shine on a heavenly weekend, CBS Saturday. Join Doris Roberts, Mare Winningham, and Luther Vandross with back-to-back episodes. Isn't this something? Two angels. Then Sunday, Angela Lansbury returns to television in a truly amazing Touched by an Angel. She's a miracle. Don't miss 3 new episodes of CBS this weekend.
I think that you are still very idealistic about life and love. And yes, I'd rather you be an overworked cocktail waitress with real friends and a man who seems to bring out the best in you than for you to be caught up in all of this.
This is what I am, Mother. And if marrying Ian makes you just think less of me or not believe in me anymore, well, then I'm so sorry.
Bonnie, you know I love you more than anything in this world. But it's time you ask yourself, is this really what you want?
Everyone ready for tea? Bonnie? Is everything all right?
Everything is perfection, Ian. I've made a decision that will change our lives.
I'll give you 2 some privacy.
No, please stay. Ian, I've decided that we should marry right away.
Oh, Bonnie.
Yes?
You made me so happy. Oh, right away it shall be.
How does this thing open? It won't. It's been locked for centuries.
Oh, snap.
What do you know?
What is that? Do you freaking believe that?
What kind of place is this anyway?
Carly?
This is round 2, my friend. The gloves are coming off.
That's right, sis. I'm back. Now hand over my son before I really get ugly.
Darling, I hate to leave, but I've got to go and pick Will up. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'll call you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. So now I guess my lawyer calls your lawyer. Is that how you want to play it? Because you know, Bridget and Michelle are just as much a part of my family as they are yours, regardless of whose blood is running through their veins. And if you don't know that, I really don't know how to convince you.
Come on. Come on in.
Oh, my babies! Hi! Oh, gosh, I love you. Did you miss Mommy? Did you? Yes, I miss you too so much. So much.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh,
I'm making my mother smile again.
I love you too.
You should have heard Bridget and Michelle. When they heard me tell the babysitter that I was taking them home, it was better than Christmas. Molly was the only mother that they've known or will ever know. They have lost so much, and you want to separate them when they need each other the most?
And here comes the tickle monster. Oh, I love you so much.
When it comes to allergies, we're